Greetings, everybody! How's it going? It's a throwdown Thursday. It's a thunderous Thursday. It's an exciting Thursday. Yeah. It's a thumping Thursday. I'm sure some of you are starting to see the slipper incident from last evening. Everything's fine. Woo, boy. I blame Wilton the troll, to be fair. Lots of fun last night on Floral from Under a Rock's podcast. Had to hang out there and say hey to everybody because, as usual, Scott took some time off from stuff. Anyway, I want to say hi to each and every one of you. I hope you're having a wonderful day, everybody. We got Commander Ed Straker of Shadow here, was the first person in the chat. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Captain Phantom Nerd, second person in the chat. Good morning to you, my friend. Good to see you. We've got the Red Ranger saying, if April showers bring May flowers, what do May flowers bring? Pilgrims. True story. Yeah. Good to see you, man. We've got Nearsighted Cyclops in the house. Good to see you. We've got O.C. Dobbins. What's going on? Vince Womack. Greetings and salutations. That's right. Y Destroyer 3466V. Great to see you, my friend. We've got, let's see, a few other folks rolling through. Rolling. Keep that chat rolling. There is the Mr. Shirt himself. Just another red shirt. Hail to you, Liger fan. What's going on? We've got Hank VP. Morning, everybody. Morning. There's Loki. Loki, I'm fine. Yeah. That was, I am used to dodging shockless and high heels. High heels hurt more, by the way. Not the best thing in the world. Bamagrad's in the house for $10. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you very, very much. Culture in honor of a Roland Dahl. I'll dust off my Willy Wonka cosplay on Saturday. Oh, that is going to be glorious, folks. If you're going to Atlanta Comic Con, check out Bamagrad. What an amazing man. Question, any special meaning behind the naming your late night stream Karate with Infinite Patience? Yes, it was a ridiculous text message that I sent to Tom in the middle of the night post-stream on my way to bed, deliriously tired. And it was not anything that I even sent him. It got auto-corrected to oblivion. And so now Karate with Infinite Patience it just stuck. That's Tom and I are like, we should call a show that. Yes, we should. It was weird, but it's great. Good question, my friend, and thank you for being here. You guys are amazing. I love y'all. I saw Darren Hughes in the house. There he is. What's going on, Darren? Happy first day of the rest of your life. Indeed. One of the better moderators that you could ever find. In fact, I have all the best moderators indeed. Darren Hughes, just another red shirt, Lord Thoth, Captain Fandom Nerd, and so many more. I am blessed with brilliance all around me. That's how you make yourself successful, folks, is surround yourself with amazing human beings. It works. And you're all amazing human beings, so thank you. Max Relax is here. We've got TPC, another amazing human being. And of course, Max Relax says, please remember that when you hit the like button, I get to grow more hair. That's right. True story. Morgan King is in the house. Great to see you, Morgan King. I know you've been busy, my friend. There's my buddy Jason, Sci-Fi from ETV, another incredible channel and friend. And he says, greetings in Farfignugan. Indeed. Spaceship Vampire is in the house as well. We got a few other folks rolling through like Critizable, the Rainbow Knight. DS Ford is joining us here today. Who else rolled? Oh, there's Olaf on S. Yeah, Olaf is modding away over there at Midnight's Edge on the regular. So thank you for all the work over there, my friend. The Batcap is here. Good to see you. Let's see who else popped in. Oh, M. Taxshark is here. What is up? We've got Grifton with Grimace. How's it going? I love that so much. Oh, you folks are amazing. Let's see. Oh, Randall Orser is here. Good to see you, Randall. A few other folks rolling in the door as we get ready to go. It's Dave G Sound. Oh, no. We've got to go. Midnight Mike. Luke is here. Dylan. Hi, Dylan. KR Nut 882. 11 Alpha. Good day. Hey, Ruben Christopher Haynes. That's right. Katza says, hello. Copper Indio is here. What's going on? Let's see. Oh, Christian DeLorme sends me some coffee sticker. Thank you. Boy, do I need that. Okay. James Villanueva. What's going on? Oh, boy. We got to go. One-man show. All right. Here we go. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good out wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We've got a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in, plus bonus time right after this, which means I'm not going to end the stream like I normally would at about 12 and a half minutes. I'll give you maybe another half hour, I don't know. There's not a lot of news to talk about, but I did want to start with this story on the screen because I thought it was important. Clarkson's Farm is a show that's somewhat popular both in the UK and the US, but it definitely broke UK viewing records on Amazon Prime Video. And they are attributing it, of course, to the Meghan Markle comments that he made, which weren't wrong. She is a terrible human being in a lot of people's estimation. An opportunist and somebody who, takes advantage of the circumstance and situation. So, anyway, this show is engaging, and I think it's going to continue to entertain. It's on its second season, so a lot of people do appreciate Clarkson's Farm. We've got staying in the UK today. We've got veteran British actor Phil Davis, who was, you may remember, on Doctor Who. He says he resigned from BAFTA, following the embarrassing award ceremony. Yes, it was intentionally dragged on and on and on so that they could make up the gap of the 1 hour time delay, so that they could, in prime time, live on multiple channels, show the presentation of certain things, show the end. There's a lot of unnecessary interviews. There were snafus. There were people being called by the wrong name, wrong award being given to a person. Award shows are disaster zones now. I don't understand why we continue to support them. Well, Phil's not anymore. He's not even going to support the organization that hands it out. So good on him. We've got Crisis Team, speaking of award shows, going to be on site at the Oscars for the first time. I wonder why. Couldn't be this incident right here, could it? Yes. Moving on from there, The Flash Eyes a CinemaCon preview. That's right, April 25. You might be able to see this if you're going to CinemaCon. I know some people might be in Vegas for some reason during that time. There you go. Streaming services are going to be raising their prices, except for Netflix. Netflix is actually dropping their price in 100 markets. They're international markets, not the U.S. market, of course. But, I mean, you'll have prices going down $1 or $2. They're the equivalent thereof in the United States. That's actually probably a good thing, and it does show a cutting-edge approach to, maintaining your revenue and maintaining your goodwill with the people who consume your service. I wonder if that will trickle down to the U.S. as our economy collapses. Who knows? We do know that the entertainment page of the AP is now basically the police blotter, because we have R. Kelly learning today if he's going to be sentenced to basically life at this point. You have Weinstein facing a second long sentence in his trial, which means he could get another 60 years or so. Who knows? They're just going to keep tacking on this dude till he just rots away in prison. And Nipsey Hussle's killer got 60 years to life in prison in his circumstance. The Nipsey Hussle's killer here, I should say. And it's it's something that I'm starting to get worried about, is that most of the time, or most weekdays when I do the show, there's at least one crime, a Hollywood crime, committed by somebody either on a celebrity or by a celebrity that makes its way into the entertainment pages. That's not entertainment, folks. That's a badness. That's a badness. We've got U.S. revising. Well, wait, I said this was going to happen, and it did. They revised down the last quarter's economic growth to 2.7 rather than 2.9, which I said was an overestimation. I was right. So, yeah. Guess what? Stocks. This is a weird story. They phrase this weird. Stocks tick higher on Wall Street after a losing streak. Well, it's been somewhat temporary, and it was as high as ticking higher by 0.8% for the S&P, but then it went down by 0.5%. And I imagine as the day rolls on, the S&P will lose at the end of the day, and a lot of other places as well. You have Intel slashing their dividend by 66%. So yay, investors. First way to stick it out with them. You've got basically an opinion piece on Market Watch saying that there will be no soft landing for us here in the United States. No kidding. I've been saying that for a while. We've got Yellen saying, hey, we're going to continue doing the thing that's not working when it comes to Russia. We're going to do more of the thing that's not working when it comes to Russia. We're going to definitely reinforce the idea that we want this BRICS entity out here to establish itself completely. That's not a good plan. You're really dumb. Lots of dumb. FTX founder is definitely going to be serving more prison time when they are convicted. SBF is guilty of a lot of things, including 2 new charges as he tries to influence witnesses. The Supreme Court seems to favor the tech giants somehow, although we'll know the real ruling here later today. And finally, Google's actually testing out a way to block news content for some Canadians. Yeah. So, self-imposing censorship is a law that was actually created in Canada if it passes Bill C-18, the Online News Act, because they want to get paid for their state propaganda. Anyway, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene, and don't go anywhere. We have a bonus time. Bye! Well, don't leave. Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. For those who sent super chats, super stickers, I really appreciate it. Revenue on the channel is hard to come by nowadays. You're going to hear that from a lot of creators as we kind of go through a retraction in ad tech. It's not just going to affect the streamers. It's going to affect all of the creators that are on YouTube and everywhere else. It's just the way it's going to be. So for those of you with direct support like that, thank you. I truly appreciate it. And you guys are amazing. I just want to say that too. Now, we have bonus time today, which means at the end of this, I'm not going to say see ya, right? I'm going to do what I call on the OBS cleanup, which means I'm just get a chance to talk about other things. There's not a lot of news stories out there, I think, to cover widely. If you have something you'd like to talk about, we certainly can. I do want to talk a little bit about the controversy around Little Mermaid and how it's being framed, because let me tell you, that's not fair. Oh, and member stream this weekend, if you're a member. Thank you to everybody there and to all you here for being here. So as we head into cleanup, I want to say thanks to the folks who did send super chats. We've got our good friend Christian DeLorme here with a Canadian $5 on top of the super sticker he sent me for coffee, which, let me tell you, I needed today. For $5 says, great content, great hair, great taste in cars, and a great guy. Well, thank you so very much, my friend. I do appreciate you. You are incredible. I saw that Keith Howard dropped in today. Good to see you, buddy. I hope you are doing well. It's been a minute. Man, so many great human beings here today. And I want to say thanks to those of you that are members, like Morgan King, who just sent a member chat. He's been here for a while, 10 months now. It says, keep up the great work, Culture Casino. No, thank you, my friend. Thank you for your support. Yeah, the shoe incident last night. You need to go watch Floral from Under a Rock's channel. And somewhere after the midway point, there was a shoe incident that was somehow instigated by Wilton. There is a clip out there, a GIF floating around, I think now on Twitter, courtesy of Magic Poop, that actually just shows what happened. Yeah, the shoe incident, we'll call it. So it was crazy. Mr. Tickle Trunk is here. Good to see you. Karate with infinite patience is a way of life. Indeed. Let's see. Max Relax was here with a super sticker. Thank you for that, Max. Appreciate it. €4. Thank you. You guys are incredible. We've got Mr. Tickle. You're breathtaking. Hey, Uncle Remus is here. What's going on? There's another wrench. Lord Thoth is in the house. Look at all you amazing guys. B5 guy. Hey, what's going John Gibson is here. Good morning. I think lots of you folks rolled in the door. You guys are great. I think Alf was here for a minute. We got Grim in the house. There's the rogue attraction. What's going on, my buddy? Hope you're doing well. Keep it up with your theme park stuff. Loving it. Hillis Mallory's here. Salutations. What's the difference between a piano and a fish? You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. Thank you for that, Hillis Mallory. Olaf Von Essen's a member chat, 14 months a member. Thank you for that. Saying my daily 5 to 10 minutes of after work fun. Thank you. And see many of my YouTube friends here. It's part of the daily pattern to close off work and start my evening here. Well, I appreciate it, my friend. Every time I see you guys, I mean, yeah, I know it's weird. There's 70 of you in the chat right now. Thank you for that live. And for those of you watching live on the replay, thank you for watching. I guess, yes, everybody's live when they're watching a replay, but the show's not live. Anyway, for those of you watching the replay, thank you for doing that too. Put a comment down below and say, hey, culture, or something. And hit the like button if you are watching it on the replay too, because it does help. It does help. Get lots of engagement, and it actually kicks me into the recommended, and that's helpful, believe it or not. Engagement's key for YouTube. Let's see who else rolled through the door. Lots and lots of other folks. My buddy Eric K is here. He's a great man. If you get a chance to meet him in person, do. He will change your life for the better. We have a lot of really good people right here in the fellowship. We really do. Theliato is here. Let's see. Sean, I saw Sean here saying hi to a lot of people. Hey, Jerry Mendoza's here. What's up, Jerry? Good to see you. We got lots of people in the chat hitting the little icons on their phones. That's really cool because it like lights up on my side with the little hearts and smiley faces and stuff. Very cool. Let's see. Congrats to Chunk on his new relocation to Spain. Remember everyone, love is love. Oh, that's rough. That's a rough statement. Wow. That's a deep cut. We've got Keely Chow out there saying, hey, everybody, good morning. Well, good morning to you, my friend. There's Low Spec. What's up, buddy? Razzie Fingers is here. Woo! There you go. All right. Who else popped through the door? Lots of folks. You guys are great. 60-minute casino. Well, maybe. We'll see. 60-minute man, they call me. I'll rock and roll them all night long. I'm your 60-minute man. Oh, yes, I'm your 60-minute man. I needed to warm up before I started singing this morning. Great song, though, by the way. Cajun Bowser's in the house. Uno reverse card pulled on him. Whoopah! That's right. Oh, you guys are great. Yeah. A silly woman indeed, Theliato. Well said. That's right. Meghan Markle. Boy, let me tell you, the boys over at South Park got them all twisty, didn't they? It was so good. It's all good, regardless of the princess of Canada. That's right. I wish they would have stayed north of the border, to be honest with you. You go up there. Go up there. Free toaster. Okay, I'm not sure what that is in reference to, but that's awesome. Poe baby 74. Let's go to work. I have to go to work. Oh, sorry about that, my friend. Great avatar though. Cuckoo. Roll Tide, Keely Chow. Roll Tide, my friend. Yeah. Vegas. Okay, yeah, that's coming up. True. Everybody's yelling. Calm down. It's too early. Not enough coffee. This is a good question. Why would anybody bother going to see the Flash movie? I don't know. We got another member chat from our good friend and wrench here on the channel. Incredible wrench work by Darren Hughes. Says, howdy, Cults Casino. What do you call a snake that is exactly 3.14 feet long? A python. Thank you, my friend. I love the dad jokes. You guys are amazing. You guys don't even understand that you put so much joy in my life every day. We got Matt G out there. What's up, Matt G? Great to see you, bud. I love saying hi to everybody. I know that's weird, but we got Christopher Dominguez out there. Shrap 3D is here. He's late, but it's fine. You can always watch the replay. I think I said hi to 11 Alpha. Are you not entertained? That's right. I took a slipper to the face yesterday. Yeah. Or last night, I should say. Yeah. Come on, man. That's right. Speaking of that, Positive Phantom is here. Hello, the lovely. Good to see you, dear. Check out Positive Phantom's channel. She's awesome. Positive things over there. It's good. Izaj Melody. Let's see. I saw somebody else put a super chat in there. I'm trying to scroll down to it. Scrolling. Bye, but don't leave. How coherent. I apologize. Mixed messages, Casino. That's what I am today. Eric K says, yeah, bonus time for $2. Well done, Eric K. Let's see. Who else? Jordan Lee says, have you seen the trailer for Love and Death on HBO Max? No. Is there a trailer out for that? Go check that out. I'll be listening from the next room, says KR982. Well, thank you. Knock at the Cabin is a waste of time. Big surprise, I know. Yeah, I didn't have high hopes for it. I thought it looked, I mean, the premise is good, but it's not, but I mean, we've seen these kinds of things before. Some people did appreciate that film. And again, I like psychological horror, but I just, for whatever reason, I wasn't inspired to go see that, unlike Megan, right? Or Cocaine Bear, which I can't wait for. I'm not even going to say why. But you'll get a review on Cocaine Bear. Yeah, I should have done a review on Ant-Man 3, I guess. 3. Quantumania or whatnot. Wasn't really about him, though. That's the other problem with these films, right? It's bait and switch from the titles lie. So... But yeah, and I don't think I could do better than what I said on the multiple shows that I've said it on, which is I mean, the film was in focus. Yeah, AP sales are coming back to WDW for those that would be interested. Mephisto's here. What's up, buddy? He said, member. Thank you, Sander. Darius Moonchows is here. Let's see. Yeah, Batcap. I'm hearing that a lot. That's not Ariel when she saw the Little Mermaid preview. And that's the thing. I mean, and again, I pulled an article because the coverage of this is very directed. And I mean, it's framed in a particular narrative. And I'm getting a little bit tired of that. I think everybody is. Like, you know, it's a form of baiting, right? And yeah, not good. Get tired of that. Mr. Buttcrack Media says that slipper almost slipped by you. It did. I was like, wow, it was great. It's a lot of fun. Oh, what are you guys doing? Let's see. Babylon 5. There you go. Culture San Karate. Always in self-defense. Of great beard in here. Thank you. Indeed. Rambam 3000. Great to see you, my friend. Please do hit the like button for all. M Tax Shark sends a $10 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. It says bonus culture time. It just all feels very sophisticated. Well, I wish. Yeah, culture I get. I try to be cultured, but I like to let my hair down, so to speak. Speaking of that, I've noticed that our buddy, has been letting his hair hang down. The Shagsworth has been going less man bun. And when he does pull his hair back, he's putting it under a hat or something, So, yeah. Do Rao on. Thank you for being a member for 1 month and just a little wave on your member chat. Thank you for that, my friend. Is this going to be a 60-minute one? I don't know. Right now it's 24 minutes. So take away what you will. We haven't been able to talk about it because I'm just that out of all you guys. Sensei Blake says, I wonder what their crisis response will be if somebody misgenders someone. Deploy the Will Smith. That's right. Yikes. Loki's like, glad to see you're okay. Yes, I'm fine. Probably should have learned DaVinci Resolve Editor, but I'll get to it later. There you go. You guys are incredible. Secret Agent Man. Secret Agent Man. Yeah. Culture Fallout Radio. That's right. But that song was a song long before it made it into that. There are some great songs like that. that made it into Fallout. Okay. Love Bites, Judgment Day, hit number 1 on the iTunes Metal chart. Japanese music is getting the attention it deserves. Yes. Let's see. Who else is in the house? Hey, Tien Falarudo. Was late today, but still watching. Well, thanks for being here. Let's see what else is happening. Furry Kitten is here. Hello. That's right. Comics. What's up, buddy? This isn't 6 minutes. I was lied to. I want my money back. Okay. You can have it back. Can't wait to hang out tonight. You guys got to show up at the Thursday Throwdown. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have puppets. We do. Tonight will be Puppet-delicious. We have Floral and the crew hanging out with us, or at least Floral and that Punkwaddle guy, who I think is a legit sheriff. I mean, he's got a hat. You guys see the Punkwaddle's new hat? Yeah. See, he's got a hat and a badge. Max Relax says, I've been getting mixed messages from Doomcock, to be precise. With Mando, he said to give it a chance. People need room to learn, and we should reward it if it's good. Picard season 3 is, I don't know. Honestly, I appreciate everybody's opinion on all of that stuff, right? Like, again, I mean, if somebody likes Cabin in the Woods, we were just talking about it, brought up by our good friend. Oh boy, my brain just went blank. One man show just brought that up. And I'm like, okay, so, you like it. That's great. I've heard some not so great things about it. There's stuff I like. I've been told you're wrong. Okay. Well, I don't know how I could be wrong in my opinion, but I got you. But there are certain things everybody agrees on is either good or bad. And, evidence of crowds and all of that, you're not going to get me back as a Star Trek person anymore. You would have to have a consistent line of good stuff that I would have to somehow accidentally watch at this point for me to get back engaged with it. Season 1 and 2 of Picard were so terrible that no. Season 1 specifically, just no. Not to mention the fact that they are intentionally using it as a quote unquote platform to spew their, neo-Marxism. I have no interest in that. That is what it is. Did you catch my DM about how Disney merch is being beaten in China by Ultraman? Ironcaster may probably not, but that doesn't surprise me. If you've done it any time in the last 4 hours, I probably didn't catch the DM, or 6 hours, or I haven't been looking at my DMs this morning. It's been way too busy. Let's see. Do we have plans to see 65? I do. Yeah, I do. I have a lot of stuff I want to watch. Yeah. And it looks like Comics just watched season 3 episode. Hey, Michelle's here. Hi, Michelle. Good to see you. I'm trying to get to where... Oh, Double Back Against here. New Little Mermaid, not made for you. This is right. Another way to frame that story, correct? Yes. Might not be made for a lot of people. Yeah, 6-hour daily. I wish, Biggles. Nah, I got stuff to do. Plus, I got a movie to see. Oh, Backcaps, you ordered a shirt. Fantastic. I've actually a whole lot of new merch is supposed to be dropping, so keep your eyes peeled. The channel description is going to change, or I should say that part of the channel description and video description is going to change here in the future for all the new gear. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, you're going to have a one of the first ones. So yeah. When reviewing the Cocaine Bear, I was thinking I should eat a powdered donut for comedic effect. Imagine if everyone did that living meme. I think that's a great idea. I'm trying not to consume carbs or sugar, but, I'll suffer for art. They've given you a number. They've given you a number and taken away your name. Sorry. Apologize. Thank you, Mr. White. I appreciate it. Snakes, what's up? Eternal Vigilance is here. Good to see you. Let's see who else is in the house. Comics. Here we go. Okay, so this is the comment I wanted to get to. Comics Fisher says, "I just got done watching episode." I can't do his voice. Let me try it. I just got done watching episode 2 of Picard. I actually really liked it. Well, thank you. Wow, that was kind of a cross between Comics Division and Vulcan. I've been hanging out with Brahmable too much. It's dead, Jim. It is. It is. Oh, you guys are amazing. Dave Cullen, Robert Meyer Burnett, Critical Drinker, and Nerdrotic got early access. These are not the most forgiving people of Kurtzman Trek. They say it's good. And I see Trek in these 2 episodes. I believe you guys. And let's be fair. I do trust Drinker and Nerdrotic, right? And I trust comics, so we'll see. Maybe when it's done with its run, I'll watch the whole thing. Maybe I can do a viewing party or something. Maybe I'll watch it with the camera on me while I watch it. I haven't live critiqued anything in a long time. I should probably do that. Michelle's doing really well with what she's been doing on Facebook and Instagram. That's fantastic. It's fantastic. Let's see. Walk-in division. That's right. Wow. Yes, that was a Comics Brahma impersonation. 100%. I love you guys. All right, let's do this. I really did want to talk a little bit about Little Mermaid. Most of this stuff is a travesty, right? I mean, most of what they've been pushing on us is garbage, neo-Marxist garbage, and it can't be described in any other way. It's full of an agenda. It's full of, hate for us, for people who enjoyed the original stuff. It hates us. It hates us. It hates everything that we've enjoyed in our life. And in order to attack us, they attack those properties. They attack things that were influential. They attack culture. That's a neo-Marxist game plan. That's their playbook. And so, the only way to come at you now, and this is very tired, by the way, these are all tired, disingenuous arguments, is with this. Halle Bailey, excuse me, not Barry. Barry's awesome. Halle Bailey opens up about the Little Mermaid, and they call it racist backlash. There's no racism, right? The character, as it's presented in this live action remake, doesn't represent anything that we've ever seen on screen or these tales. And again, are there mermaids with different melanin content in their human appearance, skin, right? Yes, you can certainly make that. But that's not what you did, right? You also are taking the importance of the male counterpart here out of this film. How many of you knew that? Again, the backlash here will be bigger because they're using a superficial argument about melanin content, rather than what more people are going to object over, overall in this. Not to mention the fact that I'm just not going to watch it. And that's the thing. I mean, you can go and you can look at, and again, disabling visible dislikes did nothing. And we can still see that it's all built into the API. It hasn't, quote unquote, been removed. They've been telling you, we're going to remove that for almost 2 years now. And you can see just how unhappy humans are with this particular iteration. This was a bad idea. Of course, Disney's full of them right now. In fact, that's all they're full of is bad ideas, because it's all about pushing an agenda and a narrative. Anyway, so she says she apparently did an interview for the Face. I don't know what the heck this is, and I don't really care. And talks about stepping into suit to play the iconic Disney role and the advice she received from mentor Beyonce. Yes, Beyonce married well. She can sing and jiggle about, and that's great. How she's a mentor for an actress, I don't know. I guess you can mentor in something you have no speciality in. Could be wrong. She did marry well, though. Maybe she's mentoring her on how to get with a billionaire guy. Anyway, it seems that every time news breaks about Halle Bailey playing Ariel in Disney's remake of The Little Mermaid, whether it's the initial casting news, which again wasn't received well, or the teaser debut, it goes viral. I don't know if it goes viral. It just gets downvoted to oblivion and mocked openly, which is, by the way, a winning strategy when it comes to people that are trying to hate you. Just mock them, laugh at them, laugh in their face. That hasn't always been a good thing, as some of the churn was fueled by, and this is they're trying to like hedge some of the churn. They're using churn in an improper way here, but that's fine. And this is it. This is their argument. Okay, and of course she says it's not a surprise. And here's the other thing: as a black person, you just expect it. It's not really a shock anymore. My world's pretty diverse. I don't see a lot of this. I really don't. Not even going to comment on that weirdness. The new issue of The Face, I don't know what this is on newsstands today. Bailey sat in a conversation with editor Olive. I don't know who this is. Is that like a fashion mag that I don't know about? I don't know. Anyway. All right. So The Little Mermaid is set for release on May 26th. Bailey will be seen in another high-profile remake. I don't know what this is. The Color People? Did they mean to say The Color Purple? Because I know they're remaking that. The Color People? I don't know. Anyway, they artificially conjure up this narrative so that they can promote her in this film. It is the most bass-ackwards way to do something, and it's incredibly frustrating. And I'm my tolerance for it is just gone. And psychological projection, yes, it's probably a lot of what it is. Projection is, the simple way to call it out. And greetings to Six. I hope you're feeling better, dear. It's very odd. MK Fox, what's going on? Always lurking. Watch where you tread. Indeed. Always. Still going extra time. Cool. Well, thank you for being here, Rogue Figure. I appreciate it. I'm tired of the narrative. The film will be good or it will be bad. She has an incredible voice. I mean, let's just be fair. She can sing. And maybe that's why she looks at Beyonce as a mentor. Wrapping yourself in Diesel brand stickers, to make up your mermaid tail is a very odd choice indeed. Fashion is dumb now. I don't know. Anyway. Furry Kitten says, I love the part where Jennifer Lawrence, as the first black woman at Parliament, gave her maiden speech of blood and sweat, and then some Churchill guy made it popular. Yes, those are the kinds of responses you're finding in the comments section of the Little Mermaid latest trailer. This is a good question. Will Disney get pushback about the Salt Dome? Yeah, I think they already are. You have people in our audience and people in our sphere, right? Like Lorena Creole already calling out this garbage. So, and this is, of course, in reference to things going on over at Magic Kingdom with the remake of Splash Mountain. Yeah. So it'll be what it is. Yeah. Hey, Mighty Orbots, good to see you. Post. That's right. Appreciate it. I see a lot of comments like, can we just change the melanin content of any character now and do a remake. You know, I mean, are you doing, you know, the color purple with all white people? I mean, are you doing? You're switching all the roles there. Are you doing? I mean, could you do that with Roots? Of course not. See, and that's why this stuff is ridiculous, right? Nor would I seriously suggest that. But it is what it is. Yeah, Valiant Renegade's been calling it out for a while. Indeed, Olaf. Yeah, I love the song "The Little Things Give You Away" by Linkin Park from their album Minutes to Midnight. Great song and album it is. I just don't get it. Nick Fury should be played by Hasselhoff in Secret Wars. There you go. Yeah, bring in the Hoff, baby. That's right. Plus, he's got a cool car. Yeah, thank you, the Union of Amherst Strategists. This stuff is stupid. It's dumb. I grew up in an era where none of this was a qualifier. It wasn't even a thing. Nobody, I mean, outside of immutable characteristics like weight and things like that, nobody was going after each other for this. In the world I grew up in, you know, everybody is my friend, I hope. Can you sing Culture? I then little Culture Maid. I'd love to do it. When you have Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, embarrass Disney in every way, the ginger side of Little Mermaid is even more laughable. And again, I mean, they're getting called out on their CGI. They just got destroyed for their CGI in the latest Ant-Man film, specifically probably related primarily to MODOK. Although I will tell you, the background, the foreground, all in between, all the various levels of composition of shots were muddy, and the CGI was bad in that film. But you know, if they dumped all that money, and this has been reported, I think Yellow Flash actually did a video on it where they dumped, and I think maybe Ryan over at RK Outpost too, where they dumped money into Black Panther 2, which again, it's not Black Panther in that. I mean, no real Black Panther in that. But they dumped that money into that film instead as far as CGI. And then I'm like, well, wait a minute. You spent more money on that for CGI. It really didn't show up on the screen. I don't know. Disney's lost right now. I think I've been saying that for a while. And I'm saying, I've also been saying I'm pretty much done with Disney. Yeah. Yeah. Grifton with Grimace. Yep. The 80s. The 80s and 90s were awesome, by the way. It's insane. Before November 2008, I don't remember race being much of a factor at all. Yeah, I mean, it really didn't enter the conversation, on the regular, or didn't become a daily part of whatever garbage was being reported out there until like 2013, 2014 was when it really started to get shoved down your throat. That's when they really started to press division. And you're not going to divide me from my friends. Man, I don't care. Big, small, blonde hair, brown hair, red hair. You're not going to divide me on the whether or not they're white, black, tan, Indian, whatever. You're not going to divide me on ethnical, or skin tone or any of that. You're just not going to do it. You're not going to divide me from my friends. I love everybody. I've been meeting a bunch of people from India. It's amazing. I'm truly blessed, and I'm very thankful. You're not going to divide me from that, and that's true. I mean, Disney is acting out very evilly. I mean, it's obvious to everybody. And that's a problem. I need to watch Ants again when CGI was fun. Well, yeah. Yeah. And all their great CGI people and animators left. Yeah. Disney has been surrendering talent for too long. They thought they would have the infinite pull of their name to bring in new. No. Because you've replaced meritocracy with this fantasy of equity, which never works out. It can't. There is no equality of outcome possible. And because if you force it, people die. I mean, 20 years from now, taking a flight could be dangerous again. Getting on a commercial airline could be dangerous because you aren't getting necessarily a qualified person. That's scary. Magitech Mags for $2 sends a super sticker. Thank you, dear. I appreciate it. A little dancing Shiba Inu, farting hearts. Appreciate that. Do I think some of the stuff in Ant-Man was done in the volume? I guarantee you a lot of it was done in the volume. I know for a fact it was. In fact, now because of everything that I know about it, and this maybe reduces my enjoyment of certain films now, but everything that I know about it, I can spot volume a mile away. I can walk in and say, okay, there's they didn't blend the horizon, so you can see the curvature, and everything feels like it has finite distance. You know, you can actually sense the cylinder that you're in. It's very strange. It's not good, and it's killing films. It really is. Hey, Jay, what's going on, my friend? Yeah, I don't really forgive them for making one good film. I mean, for whatever it's worth, for as much involvement as they may have had in Spider-Man No Way Home, it was clear it wasn't them. It was definitely Sony that had, the reins there. Different. You can just tell. It's the same, it's the same way you used to be able to tell when a Fox production is made. Now, Disney has so corrupted that because they brought them in for a record amount of stupidity, $71 billion or whatever, 74 billion or whatever it actually turned out to be. That was foolhardy. And you're homogenizing things and they're becoming worse for it, as predicted. Yeah, the drinker calls it the message. Yeah. Yeah, we've been over race forever, man. Fairy Kitten. We've been over it here for a long, long time. True story. Yeah, didn't I? Yeah, I know. I stumbled over ethics and ethnical. Yeah. Ethnicity. Yeah. Sorry, 6. Yeah, the whole quantum space was volume. It was all volume. Not only that, they dropped green screen on the volume. You can actually see the brake lines for where they wanted to have something happen. Where you could see that they weren't doing it in Unreal Engine 5. They dropped in a green screen behind or adjacent to the actor. You could actually see the brake lines where that came out. In fact, when that movie is available digitally, I'm going to pull it into the editor. I'm going to pull out the green. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Yeah, it's about 80% of Sony easily. Hey, what's up, Real Wade? Good to see you, buddy. You are almost there to your goal. Excellent, my friend. Keep it up. Keep up the grind. Do you have a ship to address? Okay, so the PO box, the PO box will be made public. We've had to move where we were going to put it a couple of times because a lot of business mail is going to different places. Now I'm going to consolidate all the business mail there for all of the business stuff that I do. So I will have that for you in the near term, and I'll even put it on the community tab. So yeah. They green screened the green screen. Well, you have these giant, let's say for lack of a better terminology, LED walls, right? 35 feet tall, 30 feet tall, and they wrap this entire space almost perfectly cylindrical. Sometimes you break that up with a little gap, right? But for the most part, then while you're projecting the Unreal Engine stuff so that your actors feel like they're acting on something, it's very much like stage acting now. Behind them, you can actually drop in a green screen, a green blank that you can put your stuff on later. I'm not kidding. Hey, Novella Princess, good to see you. Good to see you. Wow, no. If I could get that address, I would. But no, I will. I'll have it out there for you guys soon. I promise. I've been trying to get it established in a way that I could shunt mail to different locations, and that was just folly on my part. I didn't have a English girlfriend until I was 38. Indonesian, Indian, Chinese, Polish, Korean, Taiwanese. Gahanan? I don't know, but I probably mispronounced that. Chilean, Russian, Armenian. Gotta collect them all. A lot of people would agree with that. Yeah. Variety is the spice of life, indeed. Let's see. Wow, apparently I'm under attack by attack copters. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that. They found me. Ooh, anyway. If you want to show that, there's a BTS of Brie Larson doing the Nissan commercial where they did that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, behind the scenes. Yeah, you can watch it. It happens all the time. Just whoop, green screen dropped in the back. That's right. Nuts. They found you. FBI, open up. There you go. What is that? It was a helicopter. I'm not kidding. There's like a bunch of helicopters just went overhead. And those weren't regular ones. Those are big puppies. Get to the chopper. That's right. No, I was under attack. Truly. I had to mute to clarify. It was me. Brie, you know what? Brie is amazing. I'm sorry. And look, the world would be better with more Brie and Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah. In fact, I want to see the new Starsky and Hutch be Brie Larson and Jennifer Lawrence. Don't you? Wouldn't that just be amazing? I know I need more emojis. You know, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Six. I do emojis for other people. And I never make time to do them myself. I should probably do that. Yeah. Spaceship vampire. Even in my mind, Brie Larson's dead eyes stare into my soul. There you go. I wish they were delivering more hair care and beard products. Gosh, dang it. I really have to get that done so I can get that out to you guys to buy. I start doing that. It was kind of like Airwolf, right? Where I live, it wouldn't be unusual to occasionally see attack helicopters, let's say. So Scott has 0 emojis. Well, Scott never asked me to make him emojis. Oh man, I've got a new one. I sent Tom a new one that somebody requested to use either on his channel, Midnight's Edge After Dark, or on Midnight's Edge, or both. I guess I gotta get some new ones together for Polly too. So, yeah. Oh, here we go. Lawrence could do both Starsky and Hutch, the First Lady of Action. Indeed. I mean, come on, Hunger Games. That was the first action film ever, and again featured the first action woman, the first action star, which was a woman, which was Jennifer Lawrence. So Queen Latifah's Huggy Bear. Yes. Sign me up for that. Culture, while we are here. What are your thoughts on how well Puss in Boots is done, and have you seen it? I haven't seen it yet. I have parental units that have, who said just how wonderful it was and how much they enjoyed it. I think it is doing well because I'm sorry, Universal, Illumination. The four animation media houses coming out of Universal are kicking the pants off of Disney right now for good reason. And they've done it for 4 consecutive years. They're going to make it 5 consecutive years this year. They'll make it 6 consecutive years. There is nothing Disney has coming out from any of their animation studios that is worthwhile. Nothing. The Elemental Pixar film will be hot garbage. There is no heart there. Disney is so tied up in their own bologna sausage that Pete Docter came out to talk about Lightyear and basically called the audience stupid. We asked too much of the audience. Really? That was just a fancy Hollywood way of saying the audience is too stupid to watch our movie. You gonna blame the audience for Strange World too? Yeah, of course. They already did that. Just garbage. Anyways, getting back to Puss in Boots, specifically Hillis. I probably will see it when I get a chance to watch it, digitally or in a physical copy or whatever. I'll probably give it a chance because, again, I was told it was good by parental units. I am not surprised it did well, and I'm not surprised it did as well as it did, and I'm not surprised what it earned and how little it cost. And this is something that everybody's going to need to learn. You got to spend less making these things. And you really have to spend less if you need a film to make $600-700 million to break even. You better pull the message out of it. Yeah, I know. Pete Docter, at one point in time. But again, I mean, if you're going to live in this new cutthroat world of DIE, which basically is diversion, incitement, and execution, although I like to call it diversity, inclusion, and equity. If you're going to live in that thing, it's going to be bad. And you're going to have to say things and do things that you couldn't have imagined yourself doing 5 years ago. That's how you survive. And Pete Docter, pretty good storyteller, suffers because he lacks the direction of somebody like Lasseter. Guess where Lasseter is now? He's over at another entertainment enterprise that's actually starting to build and grow, and will shortly gain ranks to the point where they're in second place behind Universal directly, and Disney's in third. And if they don't get it together, Warner Brothers Animation is going to catch up. Then where are you, Disney? Fourth place? Yeah. Whew. Sorry. A little ranty there. Apologize. How does Disney spend $200 million on a full 3D animated flick like Buzz Lightyear? Well, I don't know how you... Buzz Lightyear was terrible. They paid too much for a voice that wasn't related. They leaned into an idea that was stolen from an animated series, Star Command, that they should have just leaned into and done in that 3D manner with the original voice. There was no reason to replace them. There was no reason to do any of that. I mean, technically, the voice of Buzz Lightyear in the toy would have also been the voice of Buzz Lightyear in the movie. So there's no reason to change it, but asking too much. No, make a good movie, maybe people would have accepted it. But again, attack the audience, that's the game plan. Calling the audience dumb, that's the game plan. Yeah. And again, I mean, it was not only just buzzless Mutant Bam Hammer, it was soulless film. Hollowed out. And that's basically what Disney does now. They hollow things out in service of, immutable, superficial stuff. And then most of Hollywood started doing it, and then some of Hollywood woke up and said, oh, shoot, we can't do this. This won't make money. We need to make money. Maybe too late. Writers are going to go on strike, and by the way, the writers' rooms sound like they're terrible. The people in the writers' union now sound like bad human beings. Directors, same thing right now. A lot of them seem to be bad human beings. So you're going to have 2, if not all 3 of the unions for Hollywood going on strike or proposing work stoppages, which is going to create panic. How long are they going to be able to sustain that? And what happens if it's like the 07, 08? If we get into what was happening in 08 with the Writers Guild, get no more linear programming. It'll all be unscripted garbage with producer showrunners kind of guiding the hand of, stuff like MILF Manor. Okay. On the other side, you might get some new game shows. Who wants to be a, billionaire? Deal or no deal. I mean, that's probably going to turn into crickets or no crickets. I don't know. But anyway, you got that kind of garbage in your future. That's what happens when there's a writer's strike. And then the ultimate fallout from all of that is you get less multi-camera work. You get less single position sitcoms, stuff like that. You're going to get fewer and fewer of those. So. Hey, Lisa. Awesome ones like, are you on the set of Cocaine Bear 2? I wish, man. I use a green screen just simply out of convenience so I can change the background, right? But, I'm not trying to be super fancy here. There you go. Division, isolation, exclusion. Sure. Yeah. It's diversion. Yeah. But I get it. Yeah. Was that a rant? Probably. And you're right. Tim Allen did say he was coming back for Toy Story 5. You know how desperately bad things are at Disney if you're getting Toy Story 5, which nobody asked for. Should have ended at 3. You get, when you're getting Zootopia 2, which is nothing more than an advertisement for a theme park expansion they're doing at Animal Kingdom. Sorry. And I don't really know. I mean, how embedded in your life is Zootopia? It's not. And I mean, the 3 animated projects they are is all regurgitated garbage. So you're going to get Frozen 3, the scissoring, probably. I don't know. Yeah. The way they tried to reconcile Lightyear's retcon with Star Command, yeah, it's just, it is what it is. Wow, we are over an hour. Look at that, folks. We did it again. But they're saving lives. No, they're not. Yeah, OC Dobbins, I'm dreading it too. And I know, again, I mean, I have a lot of friends that, and obviously people that are in my sphere here in the fellowship that work in the industry, who have insight, who sneakily tell me things, and pass information along and all of that. And I appreciate all of that. And at the same time, they're involved in, and of course, you've never done that, OC Dobbins, but you have people who are in the industry that are going to suffer because of the strikes. It's going to be at least 1. There could be 3. It could be, the work stoppage could be equal to what happened during the global crisis event where they basically stopped working. And you're right. The last strike killed half the programming on broadcast TV and was replaced by procedurals, police shows. Of course, yeah. You get FBI, NCIS, Law and Order. How many Law and Orders do you want to suffer under? And here's the problem. Those types of procedural shows appeal to a certain demographic. It's not younger people. It's older, which is why they essentially forced linear to expire faster, because they leaned into that audience instead of putting the hip stuff in on linear network television. If the CW had made good shows, the CW could have been a valuable network. Now they're being disassembled and reappropriated for somebody else's motivation and means. Yeah. Brahma. Yes. There is a reason for silence, indeed. I think the U.S. taxpayer is tired of bailing out everybody. And I think we're seeing that in real time for a kitten. I boomered myself so badly through Hogwarts Legacy on Saturday 6. I know you noticed. The game had to update, which was going to take an hour, so I couldn't play. I'm going to double check that on Friday, because when I try to play this Saturday, I'm hoping to actually play the game. That was the funniest, goofiest 10 minutes of dumbness I'd ever done. Talk about boomering things. Disney's willing to bring back Tim, because they are desperately trying to cling on to the idea that somebody might still think they're a family company, which they're not. This is a company who was actively and openly seeking permission from the majority of their upper end consumers to actually incorporate sports betting, or at least sports betting talk, onto ESPN and other places 8 or 9 years ago. They were sending out surveys to their top end consumers. Family company, indeed. Ocean man, take me by the hand, take me to the land that we understand. Yeah, we did. We lost Pushing Daisies and a lot of other great programming, indeed. I remember that. And this is the truest statement ever, Mr. Tickle Trunk. As Hollywood dies, YouTube grows. We had a really productive conversation. I had a whole lot of wonderful meetings yesterday with various creators. And it informed my opinion even more on what we need to do here on YouTube in our own sphere, so that we can replace what's happening. Because we can. We have creativity. We have things that people desire. Hollywood doesn't any longer. It's infuriating. Need to clean my glasses. What's up, Big Daddy MRI? Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for being here. And for those of you who are members, thank you. We will be doing a member stream this weekend. It'll probably be Saturday, either before or after the game stream. But I hate to do this but I do have to go. I have a lot to pack into today before we do the comics division thing. Please support tonight's show. It's going to be wonderful. You have no idea what the puppets are capable of. They do bonkers things. We had an incredible show last night. If you didn't get a chance to check out Floral from Under a Rock show last night, you missed something special. Me getting a slipper sandal winged at me, for lack of a better way of putting it. So do check that out. It's a good time. Macbeth Casino, says Southern Taco Bell.
What?
Oh, no.
George.
Oh, I just had a curse on my thing. Apparently, George is over on Heel versus Babyface's channel. Just a few bit. Yeah, I would have loved to have done that. It took over an hour just to download the update, and install was a long time. I'm not sure why that was, but it was what it was. Yeah, content is soulless corpo speak. Yeah, and I want content. I want not content. I want programming. I want shows. I would be satisfied with a skit. Yeah, I believe I will be hanging out with Mr. H if it falls within the window for the film I'm supposed to see. So we'll see. I may not make it though. I love hanging out with Mr. H. He's awesome. You're gonna support Mead? Okay. We can do Mead too. It's not a one or the other. Not a one or another. We're going to try to deliver more and more entertainment to you, Lisa, from the Dix Division. Indeed. Oh, yeah. Cocaine Bear? Yes. Cannot wait for this. All right. On that note, I have to dip out. I had a great time hanging out with all of you today. Thank you for being here for the extended period of time. If you're watching on the replay, please consider hitting the like button. And if you're not subscribed, if this is your first time here, well, we do this all the time, every weekday. So do check it out. Although bonus time, this extended period is only on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The rest of the time, you get 12 and a half minutes of a 6-minute daily, which is weird. I know. But I end the show the same way that I always do. Be sure to take care of yourself. Take care of others. Wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until the next time, bye. We'll do this again. Might as well do this again. These are all my amazing members. And this list grew. I have to add more. I want to say thanks to Olaf von S for the last second super chat. Another reason to do this, or super donation. Says, no, thank you for 2 years. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. You definitely need to wash your hands. You should always wash your hands. It's good hygiene. It's good hygiene. If I catch you walking out of the restaurant and it's evident that you've not washed your hands, you'll get scolded. It's true. Wash your hair too, but not all the time. I mean, you want to wash your hair, condition your hair. You want to kind of look at it as like a 2-day cycle. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to dry out your hair. Anyway, hope you guys having a wonderful Thursday. See you tonight. And, see ya.